Ready? Working on your live stream.
Good morning.
Good morning.
No song today?
Good morning.
We arrived
to
the store today to find Michelle had made us some t-shirts.
So cute.
Oh my God. Look how adorable. Oh my, look at his smile.
So cute.
So cute.
I got up super early yesterday and went for a very long ride, and
I'm distracted.
and
I can't
Jeannie,
I can't stop staring.
I got home and was tired. I actually napped for a half an hour at one point yesterday, and all I could think of was this is going to be what life with the puppy is like.
It's going to be horrible. But he's going to be so cute, we're not going to care.
So, welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing Reno's live stream for,
And these were from Michelle. Thank you, Michelle.
for Tuesday, the 29th. Another beautiful feeling like fall day.
I don't know. It's going to be a high of 86.
86.
That feels like, doesn't feel like fall to me.
So, it felt like fall this morning. It was like 40 degrees at our house.
Does.
So, heat wave coming back in. Word is we may be facing some additional smoke too from our
Yeah, it looked really smoky coming in.
from our
Was it?
perch at 10,000 feet yesterday on my ride. You could just see the smoke sitting on the crest on the west shore of Lake Tahoe. So deal of the day today is air filters. The remaining air filters from our last batch of air filters, we went from I think 6 P4 or 11 P400s to 6. We have those on the site at $20 below MAP, and the same for the H300. So for anybody who wants to get an air filter, they're there. They're discounted, and that is active. Scan and cut playbook.
Is this my computer?
Yes. Scan and cut playbook. Potential issue.
I think almost everyone got them except for myself, Shauna, and Debrashkin. Sorry.
Yeah, and so stuff has started to arrive. There's a bunch of stuff coming in this week from Brother. I did want to address one thing. So we had a customer that called that basically said, I do not have my USB. I had a couple of customers call that said, I did not get my USB. And then when I described to them what the USB would likely look like, because we have not kept any in the store and we haven't opened them in the store, I wasn't sure what they look like. I asked Michelle to bring hers today. I wanted to show you guys this. On the inside front cover of your playbook, you should have a little clear envelope and this little card. And this little card is actually the USB. So that is what the card looks like. You can actually flip that open and that becomes your USB.
It's like your James Bond of sewing, of scan and cut.
So a couple of the conversations I had with folks, they had this. They just didn't know it was a USB. I was like, is there a card in there? And they said, yes, there's a card in there. And I go, well, then one side of that card actually flips open. I think the last card's like half the card folded back and just left it and then exposed. This, like I said, it flips open like this. And that is your USB for your videos, etc. That said, my understanding for that one customer that didn't get it, we reached out to our rep, and it was not the first time he'd had somebody call to say that there was not a USB in there. If you do not have the envelope and the card. We need to hear from you. And basically, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, because we know some of you are collectors of things, and make sure if you got your playbook, open it today and check and see if that's in there, because if it's not in there, we want to get it dealt with.
Yeah, so we
sooner
file
than
a
later.
discrepancy
We don't want to
report.
wait a year from now to do that.
Because
so
we can't do it a year from now. Like, we pretty much have to do it, in the next week or two. But it'd be best if you open that, just check, make sure the USB is there on that front cover. And that way, when I do file the discrepancy report, we know how many we're missing. It doesn't sound like it's a major issue. I sent a text to my rep just basically to say, is this a pandemic of missing? And he's like, no, but there have been a couple reports that some of them were not included. So for some reason, you don't have it. We should be able to actually feel like it's there. It's apparent, Marilyn. We should be able to actually feel the card to make sure it is there. The other thing that I did not notice is with the playbook, they also included this ping pong lettering software as well. So, which is really, really cool for the scan and cut. So, so that is definitely there. Yeah, Betty, we've been hearing about the smoke. Like I said, it is rolling in this week, supposedly into Reno. And for those that are concerned about that, we've got the air filters back up and on the site and discounted. So my understanding is that we are still putting machines out basically at 2 weeks. The guys have been working their tails off. So at the same time, we are we've got a lot going on this month. Like Dax is taking a personal day on Friday. Shauna and Alex are out on Saturday. They're getting married in a week. So we are doing everything that we can to stay up to date. Will you be offering the book again as a daily deal?
Would you like that, Roxanne?
Did you not get one, Roxanne?
Let's, you know what? Should we just put it on there? Because we need to get that.
Yeah, it'd be better for us to order sooner than later. So if there's anybody, and I'm going to touch on this for 1 second. So it's inescapable, the thinking about this store. So I did this long mountain bike ride yesterday that started at 7:30 in the morning in South Lake Tahoe, and it was 32 degrees when we got out of the car and we started riding. It was 72 degrees when we got back to the car. And long story short, I found myself, as much as I was enjoying my ride, thinking about the store as I was on my ride. And it led to this conversation with the two guys I was riding with yesterday, that it's like crazy today that we could go out with minimal gear and be comfortable starting at freezing and finishing at 72 degrees. And that's happened in like the last 8 to 10 years. The gear that we're using in that sport, in that world, the same is true. I always think it's super cool when I go out and it's like crazy stormy in the winter and I'm comfortable, because it just didn't used to be like that. The gear that we have today is so amazing that it becomes pleasant to be in what used to be very unpleasant situations. Like it used to be that we used to either have to take so much gear with us that we were wearing these huge backpacks. Like I was in a single long sleeve shirt, a single kind of breathable windbreaker, kind of standard clothes, and I just lost one layer as we rode yesterday, and once again was comfortable all day. And I was thinking about it last night, that it works that way here in the store too. Like even just in the last 5 years, we've seen this amazing, like we bought the store right after the Destiny was launched. And that ushered in this whole new era of what was happening in embroidery and quilting. I mean, quilt broidery is the new term that everybody's using. It's been this massive push towards this new technology. So I'll have Michelle talk more about it later.
There's a lot to talk about.
But, you know, I said, hey, you know, this technique that we've talked about and incorporating all this new technology and how we do it and how easy it is and what they've done to make it accessible to everybody. Is there a way for us to do that in like a 15-minute Friday scan and cut conversation? And then this is the project she came back with for Friday. So Friday coming up, and we're not going to totally talk about what we're doing, but Friday coming up, the technique that Michelle's going to cover is what she and I have talked about for a couple years, which is kind of grabbing all the technology that's been launched in the last couple of years and really kind of lumping it into here's what you do using software, something like a scan and cut or the scan and cut in the top of the line machines. Part of the reason I'm talking about this is we're flush with machines right now. I mean, I'm always amazed at the number of machines that have gone out, but with the supply chain challenges, we bought a lot of machines. And so for anybody that doesn't have a machine with Design Center or IQ, for somebody who doesn't have software, for somebody who doesn't have the scan and cuts, it's an amazing time right now. Like one of the conversations that I had with the guys that I was riding with was it's like there is no bad gear. And it's funny because we've got more opportunity for anybody who wants to be involved, because we have had a lot of people recently that have called that are like, I want to be involved in these kind of upper end projects that you guys do. And we always try to take care of all of our customers at every level. But for anybody who does want to take part in that, we do have that one use Destiny. We've got the Stellaires and the Altairs that do it. We've got the top of the line machines, which are still coming with these amazing bundles. The Brother machines are actually coming with the software right now. And that was unlike most of our bundles. It was a true giveaway, meaning I didn't pay anything for those bundles. So pricing is as good now as it has ever been. Financing, I've got up to 72 months. I've never had that before. So, you know, that spreads that payment. It becomes infinitely affordable. Like it used to be, payments were about $200. Like I can get those payments down below $200, even for folks that might not have the bigger trade-ins. I'm doing crazy trade-ins just to move the product through the store. So, if you want to be involved in those kind of projects, but you've never reached out because you just felt like you couldn't do it, call. If I can make it happen for you, I'm going to make it happen for you. So
I gotta show you this. Like, look at the blanket stitch. This is because I've had people come in and they want to do applique and they want the machine to do the blanket stitch. And she did put this all in together. It wasn't like, you know, she did the applique separately but look at the blanket stitch on the stem and the little swirl. So on the little green swirl. Because I just asked Michelle, I go, did you do that blanket stitch or did the machine do it? And she said it was all just part of the design when she built it. Wow. Software. So how amazing is that?
Make sure to tune in on Friday, not just for the giveaway, but I mean, this is what we're going to be talking about on Friday is how the machines all interface together and
because this was Scan and Cut software to Luminaire. Or to, you know...
Actually, software to scan and cut, software to Luminaire.
Software to scan and cut, software to Luminaire. So and it's gorgeous. Look at the quilting stitch that she used. And And
and
the
that's
scan
one of
and
the
cut
things
caught
I
all this.
love about Michelle is we talked about this on Friday, and I was like, can we do this? Like, can we boil this down? And then this is what she arrives with.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
We can go from here to Michelle's brain to this. And to, I call her a creative tsunami. I love this. This is so amazing. We have a lot to cover. So,
yes.
Okay. So if you're taking pumpkin pizzazz, we did get all the patterns back into the store. So let us know if you need that. You're going to need this for the class. That's going to be a serger class. If you are waiting for icon charts, I think I've reached out to everybody. So everyone should have these. There's some in the mail to people. So icon charts, these are the Solaris icon charts. These are back in. I have stuff that's coming. So I'm hoping today it all shows up. So Misty Fuse is finally going to be here. And
we have a bunch of brother stuff showing up today.
We have a bunch of brother stuff. So there will be some upgrades and hoops in there for the Luminaire. So that's going to be coming.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what UPS and FedEx were telling me.
We have half of them. I'm just preparing you. We're filling them in order of when they were purchased.
Although Chris on Friday promised me that all previous orders should be fulfilled by middle of the month.
Scan and cut. Are we going to be offering this scan and cut book?
For Roxanne, and I can't remember, somebody else texted. I was going to look through. It was, let's see.
Wait, it was it was $179.99.
Linda Martin. So so we'll call us and we'll just order you one.
Yeah, we'll get you that
because I'm
to you in the
finalizing
day.
a brother order today, and
Linda Martin
and
Roxanne Hartwig.
Roxanne.
Okay. Ask and you shall receive. So let's talk about some other things. Tonight at midnight is going to be your last opportunity to enter the Phil's our Phil's contest. Sew along. And this one, I have nothing to show you. So I have to show you Michelle's, which is so much beautiful than anything I would have done anyways. But here is Michelle's, and I think you've seen it before. And let's go ahead and pan across. And look at what you can do with those fills. Absolutely amazing. And it was in software and then
some of the designs actually came off the scan and cut.
Yeah, some were built into this scan and cut. So this is what we have. And this will be up there. It's not an entry because she's an employee, but it's gorgeous. We've had people that have done quilts, bags, all sorts of different things. So you need to...
It needs to be up by midnight tonight.
And I'm so impressed with what everyone's done. And I think we were doing two prizes. We were doing one for built-in fills, or you could have used embroidery designs that were used as fills. And then we were also doing one for just somebody who was doing free motion and just doing all different filling techniques just on their sewing machine. I know, this is gorgeous. Look at the detail down there. Everything is just amazing. So, on the scan and cut or the playbook?
On the playbook.
Yeah, the deal of the day on the playbook, we did it for $30 off. So it was $179.99, and we did it for $150.
How do you remember all of that?
I just remember that one. So, so get your submissions in. Make sure, and it doesn't have to be a quilt. I really wanted to do a 3-dimensional. I bought the pattern and everything, and just didn't happen. But I wanted to do like a pumpkin with the fills on the panels, and maybe I'll get that done, and it will just be done after this whole thing. Okay, other things I want to talk to you about. Playbooks, missing video. Oh, so Anita you've heard me talk a lot about Free Motion Frenzy, and thank you so much, Deb Whitman, because she pointed out, and I didn't realize that this was happening, but they have Free Motion Frenzy at Anita Good Designs right now, 75% off. So that design pack is $250 normally, and now it's $62.50. They're so favorite. And Michelle's saying that's her favorite. So if you do go on the site it helps us out if you put our dealer number in there. So would you put that into the feed? Our dealer number is it's the zip code here, 89511 NV. N as in Nancy, V as in Victor for Nevada. So 89511 NV, and then we get a little bit of credit for that. But it's such a great deal. We have it here in the store. I mean, I paid way more I paid double that for it, the ones that we have here in the store. But I think today or tomorrow is the last day of that sale. So get Free Motion Frenzy if you want to be quilting in the hoop and not use, if you don't have fills in your machine, you can use these designs. There's beautiful sashing designs, squares, rectangles. It's such a fantastic deal. And Shauna just put up the code 89511 NV. Anytime you get anything from Anita Good, we get a little bit of credit for that. We really appreciate that. OESD. Tomorrow is the OESD event. It starts at 10 o'clock. You do, and thank you, Joanne Bell, for mentioning this.
Is there still time to sign up?
Yeah.
OESD
So what you
event?
have to do is you have to go to the A1 Vacuum website. You're going to do a search for OESD virtual event. There's a link there. You need to sign up, and then they send you a link to tomorrow's event. So it's nothing through us. It's not through our Facebook. It's not through a Zoom. They're going to send you a link to sign on. I know part of what they do at the very end is they give you a 30% off code. Whoa. So, I mean, that's fantastic. They have so many fantastic embroidery designs. I'd appreciate it because I have ordered a ton of OESD stuff. So if there's something that you want, I'll honor that 30% off in the store too. So if we could fill stuff here in the store, that would be great. And if we don't have it, then you could get it through OESD. But by all means, just order from them if that's going to be what's easiest for you. But if there's stuff you want, you could shoot me an email and I could go, oh yeah, we have that. And I could just kind of fill it. That would help us out. So 30% off tomorrow is going to be through the event and also in store as well. We're going to honor that 30% off.
Is that it?
Yeah, I worked on stuff, but I'm still
Tuesday.
working on it. Yeah, Technique Tuesday. Shauna's going to do Technique Tuesday, and I think Michelle has some stuff to share with you. And people have sent me orders that they want to thread. I'm going to be getting to that. So today we'll go through all those emails that people have sent over the weekend. I'm going to step out of the way, be creative, make something awesome. Love you guys. Here's Momo. Enjoy Momo. Woo! Love it. Okay. Love you guys.
Good morning. So today for Technique Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to create a Canvas account for Scan and Cut Canvas Workspace. Just because we've had a lot of questions about it, and I did do a class this weekend with the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut, and a lot of people still had questions afterwards emailing me. So we thought this would be, oh, hello. So we thought this would be a good way just to show everyone, and then it'll be nice because this will also be on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be on YouTube and Facebook.
So we're going to create a Canvas Workspace account for Patrick. Good morning. Okay, so we are going to register an account. Oop, we're going to go up to...
Let me just make sure that is there. Just remember it's trackpad only.
Oh, I can't touch the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go up to register, and this is canvasworkspace.brother.com, and let's create an account for Patrick. So it's going to talk about the overview of the service so you can manage and create with your Scan and Cut Canvas, and then we have agreement terms, basically saying that you're not going to take their software, reformat it, and sell it. There's also a bunch of additional liability and all of that stuff. We're just going to click agree, and we're going to register. And then Patrick's going to fill out his information so you can see. So login ID. You're going to show your cup. My cup. That's a long password.
Hopefully I got it right both times.
Isn't this just the most exciting Technique Tuesday?
Well, it is. It is because it's a portal to so much fun.
It really is. And Michelle has some stuff to calendar.
No need for that.
He loves that.
So that was done, right?
That's done. That's it. So now he's registered. The only thing he has to do is like go on his phone and then click register to confirm. But then you have full access to all of that software where you can go in and literally create anything you want. And with the kits, you have even more ability to create. So Michelle was talking about the difference between the downloadable version. And Roxanne said, your password is not Momo.
It is not Momo. That would be, I don't think they'd even take that. There's not enough.
Not enough letters. It's a secret. Don't look at it. It's a secret.
So, there's a difference. There's a desktop version and there's an online version.
Yes.
And I get this question all the time.
I even asked the question.
Well, I asked it more than one time myself, so don't feel bad. The thing with the desktop application, there's two reasons why you would want to have that one. Number one, you do not have to have internet to use that. So you can put that version on your iPad. You can put it on a Kindle device. You can put it on your laptop. You can take it to go. It doesn't have all of the features, but you can work in it without having an internet connection. That's feature number one. Number two is if you have a roll feeder, your ability to create designs for your roll feeder is in that desktop version, not in the online version.
Oh,
so that's a difference. Yeah, there's a
big
difference.
Deal.
Anytime you buy a premium, so like the rhinestone kits, the foiling, any of the extra kits, you're going to activate that kit. And when you activate that kit, it goes into your Canvas account. And here's why that's a good thing. And buy a new model. If you have more than one model, you can use that one purchased kit on multiple machines without actually having to buy it again, which is a good thing.
I think that is awesome.
That's why it lives in Canvas and not on your machine. And the other,
so then you don't have to go and buy all that stuff again. Oh,
you do not.
That would be a pain.
I did notice that with the upgrade for the vinyl kit, when I have 3 machines on my Canvas account because I actually have 3 scan and cuts. But when I went to register the vinyl account, I did notice that it wanted me to register it to one machine. So I can't.
So Stephanie asked, how do you download offline on Canvas Workspace? So you don't have to be your scan and cut doesn't have to be connected to the internet for you to download. You just click on the download button when you are creating, or if you're looking up one of their projects that are built in on the website. Mm-hmm. There's a little purple button that has like an arrow pointing down, and when you click on that, it just downloads it to your computer, and you would put it onto a USB flash drive just like you do with your embroidery or sewing files.
Yep. And I actually have something fun for them later when we do another Scan and Cut episode. I don't know if we're going to let you get a Canvas account first before you can see how many hundreds of free projects with all of the files that you need are on Canvas.
It is so amazing.
And they're not all vinyl or cards.
It's like a huge variety.
There's
like
a huge variety. Yeah.
Some are vinyl,
sewing,
some are like
sewing,
embroidery, some are like traditional appliques, some they have a huge variety.
You might ask, how do I sort through all of this?
Oh, how do you sort through all of
There's
it?
There's a different YouTube channel for whatever your passion is. So
that's amazing.
You can, and I have all those YouTube channels tagged so that you can actually get to what the projects that you want to see right off the get-go. But it's truly a valuable, and then there's more built-in designs and text that's free in the Canvas. Plus, you can make things with TrueType fonts. So if you have a beautiful font that you love, a TrueType font is a font that lives on your computer. If you have a beautiful font that you love, then you...
Oh, so Stephanie to download it. Yes.
But it will say, if you do something, it will.
You could do with it.
Well,
I saw it as it was limited because
it is limited.
Yeah.
It's better now than it was, but
Good.
it was pretty limited. But now it's actually more stable and it has a lot more features. So
Ooh,
I
I'm
actually
gonna
downloaded
re-download
it again. Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah. Hey Patrick. Or you know what? Oh. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's do. I think is it window? I don't know.
So what are we doing? They're just seeing.
I wanna switch back to Canvas so I could show them just how to download it really quick.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. How do I switch back to Canvas? Because they want to see how to download the offline Canvas. Do we have Canvas open? Okay, I'll log into mine.
Yeah.
Can they see that?
Yep, that's what they're looking at.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna delete that. And I'm gonna log into mine. Oop, ow. So, you can see right here, Stephanie, it immediately, let me switch back. Is this it? Okay, yes. So you can see right here, it's asking me to download it. So I literally click download. It's going to take me to the site that's going to start the download for me. It'll take just a second. Oh.
It's going to ask you what machine you're using, but
and this is a Mac. I guess that's it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Macs. But it's nice to know that this software works with Mac starting up.
You can do both Apple and both Apple and Android devices. So
that's really nice.
It's
I'm gonna open this up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it once it's opened. Let me make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Oops, that's not what I.
do you want to just do a little video for him? We'll put it up later.
Yeah. We'll do a video and we'll show you later. But it took me to install Brother Canvas Workspace. There was an introduction, a destination select, which I just selected the desktop. And then it's 137.2 megabytes, which is like really, really small. And then there's the installation process and then a quick summary afterwards. Let me switch back to, I don't know. Would they leave us alone?
I don't know. It's kind of scary, actually.
This one? Patrick! He said it and then just left us, so we don't know how to switch it back.
Oops.
But anyways, it started, let's see.
No, that's out of group. And that way everybody can watch it at their leisure.
Yes, and then you can see how it works. And I'll link the website where it asked me what machine to get, just in case you click the do not ask me again when it comes to downloading it. That way you can just go directly to that link, pick your machine, and then download it onto your computer. I'll be posting that right after we end this video. So, I think that's everything.
Yeah,
and if you come to pick up your BioSmart fabric from what the deal of the day was, thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie. We do make a good team, don't we?
We make such a good team.
Such a good team.
We have the what would you call this? The care for sheet, like how to maintain the fabric for the BioSmart. Yeah, the
BioSmart. It gives you some information and how to actually
launder it.
Yeah, launder it. Take care of it.
The chlorine that's in the fabric. So I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay inspired. Be creative.
Yeah, be inspired all the time.
Yes.